This is big breaking emergency news. We are now seeing riots break out nationwide right now. This is happening across the country in multiple different states. We are seeing coordinated riots and coordinated agitations and events, and we are now seeing the police being deployed in riot gear in multiple different states to deal with these urgent situations that are happening, right? We're seeing major takeovers of things like universities, colleges are being shut down right now. There is mass rioting going on and people are battling the police, right? So this is big, and this could be the precursor to what we see this summer. We could see major events and major attacks this summer, and it seems like it's already starting. It's already bubbling up. So let's get into the details here really quick. Please hit that like for me, hit that subscribe. I'm posting multiple videos a day, keeping you guys updated on this urgent news, and it helps to get these warnings out. All right, so you can see here this picture in the back. This is Manhattan, New York. Police have been deployed in riot gear, and they're dealing with these major situations that are happening, and we are seeing this happen in multiple states and cities around the country, right? You can see here it's chaos. There are mass gatherings of people all throughout the country right now, and especially in New York City, for these quote pro-Palestine protests. Okay, they're shutting down roads, they're shutting down colleges, they're shutting down
Send professional invoices and get paid faster with the QuickBooks mobile app. Know when they've been viewed and
reports. All these things are happening right now, and it's devolving into riots and chaos as well, and police are being deployed in riot gear.
Ezekiel chapter 33, I'm going to read from 1 on down. Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast, and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet, and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet, and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet, and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. But if the watchman see the sword come, and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth, and warn them from me. Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and sincerity unto the elect. Shalom. I'm back at you with another lesson, Lord willing, straight to the point and edifying. All right, we're just going to, go off of this here. You see, I was just watching this video, and I was just like, yeah, this is crazy, because these are the times that we're fastly approaching. All right, Jacob's trouble. All right, like the elder Apostle Tahar coined this year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right, you got, these groups inciting violence, sedition. Okay, you got these riots, these uproars of the people. You see, you got the borders wide open. Okay, they're setting the stage for chaos to break loose, so they can bring forth that order. All right. Let me grab this. All right, because this is where it's all going at the end of the day. All right, and you Negro, Latino, Native Americans are going to get caught dead in the middle of it all. All right, y'all gonna get caught completely unaware. Okay, these things are not happening by accident. All right, let me grab this. Second Ezra, I'm gonna start from 14. Second Ezra 14 says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Okay, and these are the times we're heading into, where people are going to be uproaring. Okay, because of the the corruption of the government. The different things that's happening in Babylon right now, like the migrant situation, the war situation, the lack of money to buy gas and food and groceries and to keep up with your everyday life. People are gonna lose it. But it's so many different things in the midst. You got this situation with the small hats and the Palestinians, okay, that's bubbling over, over here. And you got these bugged out Babylonians, ready to pick up, arms against each other, okay, for a situation that has nothing to do with them, okay, that their corrupt government, this corrupt, wicked government, all right, which is the elites of Esau, Edom, the elites who are running the entire show, okay, that brought these people into it, but it's just to sow the discord, to sow division, to sow chaos, okay. This is what they want. All right. It says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." And this is the time we're going into. Okay, so you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, y'all just living y'all life, partying, chilling, smoking, drinking, just living it up. Okay, the sword is being prepared for you. Okay, by the time y'all realize what's going on, it's gonna be too late. By the time y'all realize what's going on, this devil's gonna have his hand around your throat. All right, let me get that revelation before I finish that out. And y'all are being warned day in and day out, man. Day in and day out. But y'all don't want to take heed, and that's all right. Revelations 12:12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he had but a short time." Okay, these are why these things are speeding up, and we're gonna go throughout this video. I ain't gonna play all of it, but we're gonna go throughout the video because he said some things in this, man. You see, and our people, they Jake ain't ready for what's coming, man. Jake ain't ready. Let me grab this. Jake ain't ready. Jeremiah 11:11, it says, "Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem El Shai, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them." Because right now, 2/3 of our people are not paying attention to nothing that's going on. All they're thinking about is their life, what they're doing tomorrow, what they're, what birthday they about to celebrate, what club they about to go to tonight, what bottle they about to get, what vacation they about to take. You see, their brain and their mind is nowhere on what's going on right now, and this is going to lead to their destruction. Okay, this is going to lead, to a lot of these Negro, Latino, Native Americans being put to death, man, because y'all are going to get caught in the middle of what's going on. All right, let me just finish the scripture out. Jeremiah 11:12, it says, "Then shall the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry unto their gods, unto the gods unto whom they offered incense." See? "But they shall not save them at all in the time of their trouble." And this is what, the men of the Lord have been saying. You see? Put down that, JC and all and Islam and all that crap. All right? And turn back unto your power, Yahweh Bashem El Shai. Okay? It says, "For according to the number of thy cities were thy gods, O Judah, and according to the number of the streets of Jerusalem have ye set an up altars to that shameful thing, even altars to burn incense unto Baal. See, because our people, 2/3 of our people, really worship Satan. All right. Therefore, pray not thou for this people. See, the Lord is telling us not to pray. Because y'all gonna start catching hell, man. The brothers were speaking about that today. You see, Jay gonna catch hell, man. Y'all have no idea. You see that movie, World War Z, when they were in the grocery store. That scene of the movie, when it's all hell breaking loose. Okay, our people have no clue what's coming. You see, it says, Jeremiah 11:14. It says, therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry nor pray for them, for I will not hearken. For I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. So the Lord ain't gonna hear you. The only people the Lord's gonna hear is the elect. Okay, the elect is gonna be the only one that escape these perils. Let me grab this real quick. Okay. Only the elect is gonna make it through these said perils, man. Isaiah 33:6, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. See? And strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is his treasure. And our people do not have no fear of the Lord. They have no fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, no fear whatsoever. They think the Lord is a giant teddy bear that grants wishes. Okay? They think that the Lord is just with them. You see? It says, and wisdom and knowledge, see? And that's what our people lack, the wisdom and knowledge. You see, because our people love this life. They love this way, they love this world. And this world is about to be dissolved, clean dissolved. It's about to go up in flames. Okay, and our people are gonna go up in flames with it, 2/3, man. You see? So in the times that's to come, they ain't gonna have this wisdom and knowledge, which means they're gonna be unstable. The elect is gonna be stable. Okay? But the 2/3, they're gonna be unstable. They're gonna be the ones out here running in the streets and getting caught up in these riots and uproars, breaking into stores. Okay, and it's gonna lead. Let me grab 2nd Ezra again. You see, this is where it's all going. Let me read it again. 2nd Ezra 15:15. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or their princes. Nobody ain't gonna be listening to no Biden, no Kamala, no mayors, no governors, no senators. They ain't gonna be listening to no authority, no police. All right? People gonna take matters into their own hands, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. The people. Okay? It's gonna get purged like out here, man. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city, and they shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. This is what's happening. This is where we're going. All right, this is what's happening, man. Jacob's trouble is on the way. You see? And everything is being builded up. See, the Lord's building everything up, stopping those boats in the Red Sea. Having that bridge collapse in Baltimore. And our people don't put the dots together. They're not putting the dots together. They're not understanding that a famine's coming. They don't understand that civil war is coming. They can't see it. Okay, because the Lord has blinded them, and they just can't. The scriptures call them Sodom's children, man. They're foolish, man. They can't put 2 and 2 together. Okay? And this is going to lead to a lot of our people's destruction, and they're going to get caught up in the middle of this. And the elites, what they have done is they've come from so many different angles to cause, political chaos, divisions, civil chaos, gender chaos. You see, it's on financial. It's on different levels. You see, so when this all goes up, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up, and the only thing that's gonna be left okay, is what? The order out of the chaos. You see? The martial law, the coming down with great wrath, the speaking as a dragon. You see?
Around the country, right? So this is a takeover. This is a hostile takeover, right? This is not how you get sympathy for this cause. This is a takeover. These people are aggressive. They're mad. And they are waving foreign flags in our country. Look at this flag. This is all, these riots are for foreign countries, right? People are saying terrible things about America at some of these riots and some of these events that are going on across the country right now. Waving foreign flags and trashing America and causing chaos, right? So this is what's happening. You can see here, New York, right? This is New York University right now. There's a major outbreak. It seems like these universities are really having chaos ensue. Okay, you can see here another place. This is in California. All right, this is in Arcata, California. And this is at California State University. And you can see here, you can see the police outside. They're in riot gear. They have the riot shields. And people are barricading inside of these buildings and destroying the buildings and causing chaos. All for this, apparently, this pro-Palestine movement. Okay, that's apparently what they're doing. But this is dangerous because this shows that these groups can be activated at a moment's notice, and we're going to start seeing this stuff inside the cities as well, shutting down highways, airports, all this stuff. This happened just last week, I reported on. All right, and check this out. This is what the mayor of New York City is saying. Mayor Adams says outside agitators may be stirring things up. All right, so there's potentially people even coming in from out of state and that are funded, everything, that are causing these riots and causing this chaos.
You see? Jeremiah 15:24, it says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai. Right? Because this place is finished. The Lord is the one that set it up, the trap. Ooh, the Lord said, I've set the ambushes. Let me get that real quick. See? Let me try to grab that real quick. Yep. Jeremiah 51:12, it says, set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. All right, the standard is this word. All right. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. See? Prepare the ambushes. For the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. See? This place is finished. All right? It's finished. It's on its last leg. Okay? Let me see. Where is the... Yep. Jeremiah 51:41, it says, how is Shishak taken? How is the praise of the whole earth surprised? See? How has Babylon become an astonishment among the nations? And right now it's an astonishment, man. People are laughing at this place. You got transformer generals, okay, giving orders. You got they talking about inclusivity in the military. All types of madness. These nations are laughing, man. Okay, you got the border wide open. You're allowing Babylon's enemies to come through the border. Okay, you have these like he was saying. You have people inciting violence. People coming from other states. You got these other nations that are gonna take hold of this situation. Right? Never let a good crisis go to waste. Okay, and they're gonna take the Babylon's enemies are gonna take the opportunities. Okay, and this is what the elites want, because remember, the elites are they're deep into this, man. They're a part of this agenda. They're a part of these are their sleeper cells. These are their militaries. These are their insurgents, so to speak, to bring this place down, man. These are mercenaries that they've brought into the land. Okay? But it's all the will and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai. You see, the Lord is the one that is bringing this place down. The Lord is the one that set up the snare for this place. Right? Let me see if I want to grab anything else. Because this place is done. Okay? And the only people that don't see it is 2/3 of our people. You see, they're going to keep, enjoying Babylon the Great. They think it's going to bounce back. It's not going to bounce back. We're in the day of evil, man. Okay? Ezekiel 7:25, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Okay? No peace. That's not what's coming. No peace. Okay? It's gonna get harder and harder and harder. Okay? Isaiah 19:1, it says, the burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. This is Babylon. Okay? Because remember, this is spiritual Egypt and Sodom. You see? It says, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And like when you see those movies like Independence Day, that was a good movie, the newest one. All right, when that chariot came, when that enormous so-called UFO ship came, what did it do? They started destroying all the monuments, started destroying, all the idols. You see? It moved them out of the way. Okay? The point, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay, this is what's happening. All right, this is what's going to happen. It says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall speak to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. See, because they're going to be through. People going to be over here, especially you damn Jakes, man. You Negro, Latino, Native Americans, y'all going to be through. Or you witches and warlocks. You women are going to be, trying to deal with familiar spirits, your tarot cards and all types of shit, man. Niggas too. You see? I'm going to grab this Mark. I'm going to get in the NLT. Let me get that Mark. Okay. Mark 3:24. Slakia, I said 24. Mark 3:24, New Living Translation, the NLT. Right? It says, a kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. And this is where this is heading. Okay? This is heading to civil war. Okay? Everybody's divided. Everybody's bugged out of their mind. Everybody's off the juice. Okay? Everybody is going through it. Everybody doesn't have enough money to do nothing. Everybody's miserable. Everybody's languishing. Okay? People got demons on them. Okay? Everybody is in need of something. And at the same time watching their so-called country, be destroyed from the inside out. They're watching these migrants come through and get better benefits than them while they struggling. They watching they governments, send billions upon billions of dollars to other countries to stimulate their economy, while their economy, our economy is crumbling. The dollar's losing power. People don't respect Babylon no more. You got homeless everywhere. This place is finished. You see? And the everyday average Babylonian is starting to realize it. Okay? But then, once you add politics to the situation, it's even worse. This is why people are on the streets. Okay? Because, they're looking at the quote-unquote injustices that, these small hats is doing to the Palestinians. And, it's just a whole bunch of confusion. You see? It's all confusion. All right? And this is brought to you by the elites of Esau, Edom. All right? These are the elites. 2 Corinthians 2:11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. Okay, and these are a part of his devices, man. Okay.
Inside of our country, right? And you can bet if they're out of state, if they're not from the city, well, there's people there that are not from our country as well, that are from foreign hostile countries, that can be agitators as well, and that are stirring these things up and getting these people riled up. All right, they're destroying colleges right now, destroying buildings, shutting things down, causing riots, fighting with police. All right, this is chaos.
Please, give me Rome. Wait, give me Rome!
This is another screenshot of what's going on in New York right now, right? Police battling people, fighting with people, having to make mass arrests. You can see here it says, the clash came days after police arrested more than 100 demonstrators at Columbia University, right? And it says the NYPD also arrested 120 people on Monday, and 4 of them face criminal charges. All right, so 120 people arrested last night when these riots were taking place. Police also said protesters threw objects, including bottles, at officers during the arrests. Right, this is chaos, and these groups can be activated and agitated. We've seen these groups before. We saw similar things happen before, where people came from out of state. This happened in 2020 during the summer. Right, there were buildings burned down, entire towns burned down. There was looting, chaos, all this stuff, and I'm worried that we might be seeing the same playbook being implemented right now, just with a different twist. Now it's just this.
And of course, you know, you got actors, okay? You got paid actors to do these things, to incite violence in these places. You got agents, you know, black ops agents, CIA, okay? That's in the midst, that's doing these things to incite violence, to incite, you know, sedition, man. Okay, let me grab that again. Second Ezra 15 and 16, it says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Now let's go get that definition for sedition here. All right, sedition, it says, the crime of creating a revolt. See? And this is what's happening. Disturbance or violence against lawful civil authority with the intent to cause its overthrow or destruction. Okay? And that's what's happening. They're attacking cops. You see? And all this is going to do is make more and more cops not want to, you know, retire early, step down, because it's getting crazy. And what is that gonna promote? More criminal behavior, more chaos, more violence, you know, more purge-like behavior, more evils, more wickedness. That's what that's gonna promote. Okay? These devils want to come down with the hammer. Okay, they want to come down with the full force of the left hand. This is what they're trying to do. This is what they want to do. This is they're going to do. Okay, this is why they're doing this. Okay, and 2/3 of our people, especially these damn Edomites that's out here, these blue-blooded, red, white, and blue-blooded Edomites, even Jake, that actually trust in this place and believe in this place. Amen. It's gonna lead to your destruction. It's gonna lead to your destruction, because these are gonna be them people. These Edomites and these Jakes are gonna be the ones in the street with guns. All right, shooting at each other. You know, trying to fight the government, all types of madness, man. And it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. These devils want that. This is what they want. They want you to try to, you know, uprise against them and try to lift up a sword to them. Especially you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. Esau is the sword, man. Okay? He is the sword of the Lord. Let me get that. Okay? He is the sword. Okay? That's his title. He is the wicked. He is the sword. Okay? Psalms 17 and 13, it says, Arise, O Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. You see, Esau is the sword of the Lord, man. All right, Revelation 6 and 4. All right, he's the sword of the Lord. You think you're gonna beat the sword? This is what he created this devil to do. That's his spiritual power. Okay, the sword. See, and the scriptures say he don't have it in vain. See, so I'm just gonna play a little bit more of this. I wasn't gonna play all of it, but you see, it's Patrick Humphrey. All right.
Thing, okay? And it seems like this is where it's starting. They're trying to get agitators in there at these colleges. People that don't even go to the college are shutting down these colleges. They're saying that, check this out, Columbia University president orders virtual classes as anti-Israel protests take over. Quote, we need a reset. All right, and I don't like any war. I don't want a big war. I don't want what's going on in the Middle East. I don't want a war over there or anything. All right, but I don't want America being shut down and having riots and chaos in America as well. And it seems like there are outside agitators doing this stuff and taking advantage of these, quote, protests, right? And you can see here, this is happening at Yale as well. It says police storm Yale University's campus with riot gear. 47 arrested as 100 stage anti-Israel protests, right? You can see here they're setting up these encampments, these tents, and they're having riot gear at Yale as well. This is nationwide. These are popping off. This is a coordinated event. This is being paid for. There's these professional agitators, protesters, whatever you want to call them. There's professional protesters that do this stuff. They travel around the country and they get paid by these non-profit organizations, by these foreign groups, by foreign billionaires, Soros groups, Gates groups, all these WEF groups, UN groups, all these different groups potentially are funding these agitators and these protesters to rile up people and get them going. And the New York mayor's even saying that. He's saying that potentially there's people that are coming from out of state that are agitating and creating chaos. You can see here it says, quote, we strongly believe that is the case right now, that there are people who are here, they latch onto any protest to see our police officers having bottles thrown at them, chairs, and the number of bottles that were thrown, chairs thrown at them. People who peacefully protest an issue, they were not throwing bottles and chairs, right? So it's true, it's not a protest anymore once you're rioting, once you're fighting the police, once you're throwing all this stuff. It's crazy, right? A lot of places, it's insane. You have to get 10 permits just to have a peaceful protest to walk down the street for something, right? But then there's nothing, they just shut it all down. Shut it down, chaos, and fighting police, hurting police, throwing things, right? And this is just the start. I'm worried that we're going to see potentially another summer of chaos, right?
You see? And this is what's coming. And you can watch the rest of it. I didn't want to make this too long. And you know how YouTube give it up with the copyrights. But yeah, his name is Patrick Humphrey. All right. 2nd Ezra 16 and 17, it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges, It says, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they should think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Right? And that's the spirit that a lot of people are going to be in. All right? And that's the spirit that's out there right now. Okay? All of these things are happening to the earth right now. There's sword, wars are going throughout the earth. People getting put to death. All judgments is going forth. There are famines being prepared. All right? Certain places are already in famines, but there's famines being prepared. Okay? And great confusion. Everybody's in great confusion. This is why all of this is happening, because everybody's confused. Everybody's all drugged up. Everybody all on the sauce. You see? Everything is just through. All right? Let me just scroll down here. Okay? Because these are the times we're fastly approaching. All right? 2nd Ezra 16:33 says, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars, see, shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. So when these civil wars break out, as well as, when the drafts, happen, they're talking about, calling back, veterans back, into the regiment, basically. You see, and they're going to go off into World War III and get put to death, man. You see, as well as, 2/3 of our people, you jakes, you niggas, you niggettes, y'all gonna be up in World War III. You see? But especially here in Babylon the Great, when them civil wars pop off, these men gonna be getting put to death. Okay? This is what's gonna be happening. You women are gonna be defenseless. All right? See? This is the time that we're in. 2nd Ezra 15:16. All right? Y'all can listen to the rest of that video. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay? And you Negroes that teams with Native Americans are going to catch it the worst. All right? Y'all are going to catch it the worst, lest you repent and turn back onto your power, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is the one bringing this. All right? So, I just wanted to blow the trumpet on that. I hope it was edifying. This was edifying, straight to the point. Let me see. I just grab another scripture right here, and I'll just wrap it up. All right, because this is the times that we're in. All right, the time of Jacob's trouble. You see, and people are losing their minds out here, man. People are fed up, tired, depressed. And they want to, let go of some of that frustration, some of that anger. All right, they're gonna be doing that through these riots. You see, hurting people. Just like the article where it was like people are becoming more psychotic, and when hell breaks loose, it's gonna break loose. All right, and you 2/3 are gonna get caught in the middle, all up in the middle. Over here talking about you want to vote for Trump. You niggas is through, man. You see. So let me just grab this. Ecclesiasticus 5:7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Lakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and sincerity unto the elect. Shalom.